Hey guys, good morning, and I'm sure you all are very fit and absolutely fine. So, what chapter I've brought today is for class 6th English reader, that is their main book, and from the main book I've brought chapter number 3, Tarot's Reward. So, here let's start the chapter Tarot's Reward. In this chapter, we have a main character, that is Tarot. Tarot is living with his old parents. Tarot is a woodcutter. He goes to the forest every day and he cuts lot of wood and then he sells it in the market. And when he sells it in the market, he earns some money, and from that money he is bearing all the expenses of his home. But one day it was quite cold, and when it was quite cold, the wind was blowing. When the wind was blowing, Taro's father said that he was yielding to have a warm Japanese drink, which is written as S-A-K-E, sake, but it is pronounced as fake. It is said to be fake. Now, what is fake? It is a Japanese traditional warm drink. Japanese traditional warm drink. It is not only warm drink, but it is expensive also. Now, his father was simply very much desiring to have this drink. Now, listening the desires of his father, Taro felt very bad that he was not even in the situation to offer his father his desirable drink. So what he did, next morning when he woke up to go to forest to cut the woods, he went quite early. He woke up very early and went to the forest to cut some woods. He was busy cutting the wood until it was dark, bright and sunny day. He kept on working. He was sweating very hard. He kept on sweating, and now when he was sweating, his lips went dry. And he felt extreme thirsty. But immediately he heard of a sound. And this sound attracted him so much that he went to the place where the sound was coming. Now he found a fountain, a water flowing. Since he was very thirsty, extremely thirsty, he simply put his hands and got some water. He fetched some water to drink. The moment he tasted the water, what he found, that the water was tasting just as the traditional warm drink that was fake. So he filled some drink in a pitcher and he carried it to his home for his dad. Now when he brought this drink fake for his dad, he offered the drink to his father, and his father enjoyed it extremely. He enjoyed it so much that he sipped the drink all day long. And if anybody came to their house, he offered them the same drink. Fake. And everybody was extremely astonished to enjoy that relishing and nectar traditional drink. Now, when everybody asked them about where they got this drink from, father told everybody about Taro's experience. Next morning, Taro again thought to get to the forest bit more early, and he carried along a deep pitcher with him so that he can bring back a lot of a plentiful fake in the pitcher. And he went on to the forest. Now when he went on to the forest, what he saw, and that scene was totally surprise for Taro. He saw everybody near fountain, and they were carrying some or the other vessel or utensil with them to fill that traditional drink. And everybody was filling, they kept on filling, they kept on just filling up their pitchers and vessels. They carried it back to the home. Now when they carried it back to the home, to their surprise, to people's surprise, what they saw that it was simply a very simple cold water. It was not at all tasting like fake. Now when Taro came to know about this, he hid himself because he was extremely astonished, and he knew that the people are literally going to beat him and hit him. So he kept on hiding himself. But when people went away, Taro again came back and he brought the fake and he tasted it. But for him, it tasted just as traditional warm drink. So it was again a surprising moment for Taro, because the same fountain water, for everybody it tasted like simple cold water, but for Taro it tasted like traditional Japanese warm drink fake. Now he kept on carrying the fake every day for his dad, and this story reached to the Japanese king. That time king, it reached to him, and in return the Japanese king offered him 20 gold coins. He offered him 20 gold coins. Who offered him? The Japanese king of that time. To whom? To Taro. And this was his reward, and in return, what he said, in return as a reward along with gold coins, he named the fountain also with the name of Taro. With the name of Taro, the fountain, that water flowing, that waterfall was in the future to be called as Taro's waterfall. So this reward was given to the name of Taro. Why? The theme, the moral by giving this reward was to teach everybody, to teach new generation, to teach children about this thing, that loyalty and hard work and respect and obey to the parent is always rewarded. So one should respect and obey their parents, and I am sure you might have understood the story. You might have understood what I, Richa Jaiswal, has taught you. So here is my explanation in a very short picturization form. If you want, you can note it down. You can take a shot of it. Okay guys, I'll be just getting back to you because I have brought another surprise, some MCQ questions for you, which are definitely going to help you out with the preparation of the content. I'm giving you some little time. You can simply have a copy of it. Well guys, I'm sure you have got the content and you have understood the story very well. So if you have understood the story so well, you can subscribe to the channel, you can like the content, and you can post a wonderful comment also. Why not? If you have liked, seriously, if you have liked the content, you can post it in the comment. Or if you have any kind of doubts, that are also extremely invited, you can post it in the comment. Now the surprise that I brought was MCQ questions. So here is my content almost ready. I have brought few questions for you related to the chapter only, related to the content only, because you all have very much aware, you all have been very much aware about the CBSE pattern now, because now the board has decided to give around there is few percent decided for your MCQ questions also, and definitely in your literature also you are going to expect, you can expect, definitely you can expect lot of MCQ questions in the paper. So it's better to talk about them earlier only. So here is my first question. Taro was a young dash. Now Taro was a young woodcutter, actor, singer or dancer. Of course he was a young woodcutter. Next question we have is, what did Taro do all day long in the forest? We all know hunted animals, watered plants, chopped woods, none of the above. He chopped woods. Chopped is to cut. Chop is to cut. So here we have a word also. Chop is to cut. So he chopped woods. What was Taro's father wish? So what was his wish? He wanted money, he wanted fucking, he wanted medicine, he wanted cold water. Definitely he wanted fucking. Now what was this? It was Japanese traditional warm drink. It is spelled as S-A-K-E, sake, but it is pronounced as fake. It can be pronounced as fa, and it is pronounced as the rhyme of way. Rhyme of way. तो वे का राइम क्या हो जाएगा? के. और यहाँ पे जापानीज में स को बोलते हैं फ. तो it is said to be for के. Now the last question, no, the fourth question, what type of drink was fake? So it was warmth giving and expensive. It was tasty. It was not tasty. Fourth option, none of the above. So the first option is absolutely correct. That is warmth giving and expensive. And the last question that we have is, Taro earned very little money because. What was the reason why Taro earned very little money? So options are, he did not work hard enough, the price of the wood was very low, the villagers did not need money, all of the above. So what are your guesses? आपके guesses क्या होंगे इसमें? He did not work hard enough. नहीं, that is not at all right, क्योंकि Taro worked extremely hard. He kept on waking up earlier and earlier. The price of the wood was very low. This is the correct option. The price of the wood was very low, and due to this low price, he could not earn big sum of money. And because he could not earn big sum of money, he kept on working harder and harder. I'm sure this much content is also very essential for you, and you might be waiting to take a shot for that. So here I'm giving you few seconds. You can take down the copy of this text. Well guys, I'm sure you have taken the copy of it. So here comes the time for us to talk with each other. So my dear students, this is my first video in the literature section, and I'm sure if you have liked it or not. तो अगर आपको पसंद आई है तो definitely comment box में ज़रूर बताइएगा कि आपको ये वीडियो, हमारा explanation और हमारा ये MCQ पार्ट कैसा लगा. और आगे अगर आप कोई चैप्टर, पीछे के कोई चैप्टर्स इफ यू आर डिजायरिंग, आपको नहीं समझ में आए, डेफिनेटली यू कैन पोस्ट दैट ऑल्सो इन द कमेंट बॉक्स, एंड आई हैव ट्राइड to give you the explanation, a precise explanation in extreme short, whatever way I could use. तो अगर आपको ये explanation अच्छा लगा है, definitely आप channel को subscribe करिए, so that you can get more and more proper literature section in no time. Okay guys, I'm again giving you some time. अगर कुछ छूट गया है आप जल्दी से इसको देख लीजिए. अच्छा एक काम करते हैं, जल्दी से रिवाइज कर लेते हैं हम लोग, फटाफट एक क्विक रिकैप ले लेते हैं. तो हमारा चैप्टर क्या था? चैप्टर था हमारा टारोज रिवॉर्ड. इसमें एक कैरेक्टर था टारो, जिसके ओल्ड पेरेंट्स थे. टारो वॉज अ वुड कटर वो बहुत मेहनत करता था, ही वॉज हार्ड वर्किंग ऑल्सो, सुबह सुबह जल्दी उठकर जंगल में जाता था, लकड़ियां काटता था, लकड़ियां काट के लाता था और अपने घर का खर्च चलाता था। अब एक दिन की बात है, मौसम बहुत ठंडा था, ठंडी ठंडी हवा चल रही थी और उसके ओल्ड फादर क्या चाहते हैं, he desired to have a drink said to be फाके। अब ये फाके क्या है, ये जापानीज ट्रेडिशनल वार्म ड्रिंक है। अब वो अपने फादर की डिजायर पूरा नहीं कर पाता है तो उसे बहुत बुरा लगता है। अगले दिन वो और जल्दी सुबह उठता है और जाता है जंगल में लकड़ियां काटने। वो तब तक काटता है जब तक बिल्कुल दिन नहीं चढ़ जाता, धूप सर पे नहीं आ जाती, सूरज की रोशनी एकदम बिखरने नहीं लगती, तब तक वो मेहनत करता है। उसके लिप्स ड्राई हो जाते हैं, सूख जाते हैं प्यास के मारे, लेकिन फिर भी वो काम करता जाता है। तभी उसे एक आवाज आती है किसी चीज के फ्लो होने की। वो उस आवाज की तरफ जाता है तो क्या देखता है, फाउंटेन, देयर वाज अ फाउंटेन फ्लोइंग विद वाटर। तो उससे वो पानी पीता है। जैसे ही वो पानी पीता है, वो पानी का टेस्ट कैसा था, इट वाज लाइक ट्रेडिशनल जापानीज वार्म ड्रिंक फाके। अब वो एक पिक्चर में भर के ले जाता है अपने घर अपने डैड के लिए। डैड को पीते ही बहुत सुकून मिलता है। जब सुकून मिलता है तो वो सबके साथ शेयर करते हैं। शेयरिंग का नतीजा ये होता है कि आस पड़ोस के लोग भी अपने अपने घर से घड़े और बर्तन और पिक्चर लेकर के पहुंच जाते हैं वहां फाके लाने के लिए। जब वो लेने जाते हैं तो वो क्या होता है, वो एक सिंपल कोल्ड वाटर होता है। जब ये बात टाड़ों तक के कानों तक पहुंचती तो वो दोबारा जाता है पानी लेने। जब वो लेकर के आता है तो उसके लिए वो कैसा टेस्ट था, फाके। यानी यहाँ पे डिफरेंस आ गई थॉट्स की और डिजायर की, क्योंकि सबको सब कुछ सबकी नीयत के हिसाब से ही मिलता है। सबको सब कुछ सबकी नीयत के हिसाब से ही मिलता है। नाउ इट डिपेंड्स ऑन पर्सन्स मेंटल एंड हार्ट दैट हाउ मच द पर्सन डिजर्व्स। डिजायर तो बहुत कुछ करते हैं, चाहते सब कुछ है, लेकिन क्या सब कुछ पाने के लायक है? अ पर्सन डिजर्व्स व्हाट ही डिजायर्स। तो ये हमारा आज का थॉट भी होता है, हमारा ये आज का थॉट भी निकल करके आता है। अब जब टारो दोबारा जाता है पीने तो उसको वो फिर से कैसा टेस्ट लगता है, फाके की तरह टेस्ट लगता है। और ये बात पहुंच जाती है उस टाइम के रूलर के कानों तक। रूलर के कानों तक जब ये बात पहुंचती, ही गेट्स वेरी मच इम्प्रेस्ड होने के बाद वो टारो को रिवॉर्ड देते हैं 20 गोल्ड कॉइन्स। और इतना ही नहीं, वो जो फाउंटेन फ्लो कर रहा था उसको टारो के पर ही नाम दे देते हैं। एंड द फाउंटेन वाज नेक्स्ट टू बी कॉल्ड एज टारोज फाउंटेन। अब ये रिवॉर्ड क्यों था? ये रिवॉर्ड इसलिए ताकि आने वाली जनरेशन में बच्चों को पता चले कि भाई हमें अपने पेरेंट्स की रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए और उनका सम्मान करना चाहिए और मेहनत भी करनी चाहिए। आई एम श्योर आपको ये बहुत अच्छा लगा है। सो हिट द लाइक बटन एंड सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल। बाय गाइज।